being a leader is figuring out what your task list is going to be and then getting it to be done.
Exactly.
And then convincing your team to be able to do that. That's the definition of leadership. Whether they want to do it or not, it's how to get to the next task.
Got to do it.
I think some of the things that are in Missions and Madness are complicated on purpose because it forces them into a situation.
We rotate the leadership roles and the other roles so that everyone gets a chance to be a leader. And it's surprising how many people have not been put into that position or given themselves, or life hasn't given them a chance to express that. I see when we're playing the games, I see people blossoming into leadership.
You look at leadership development is a difficult thing, right? I mean, it's tough. You're either forced into it or you age into it in a lot of cases, right?
Yeah.
You're a leader because you've been there the longest. Well, that doesn't mean you have leadership skills.
Yeah.
You know, or properly developed leadership skills either, right?
Right.
The ability to communicate, the ability to trust, the ability to delegate, things of that nature. Nudging people into those opportunities to lead is always an important piece. That's a leadership development skill right there in itself.
That's right.
Being able to nudge people and go, hey, guess what? It's your turn. I've got all the faith in the world, right? You get that expression.
Yeah.
I've got all the faith in the world in you right now. Go do your thing and let them go do that stuff and see how they do. And then you'll get them to see either they succeed at it really well or they realize they have areas that they need to work on.
That's part of it too, is that we don't have to do it all in one afternoon. If you get a chance to be put in a leadership role in a safe and well thought out way like the game, then you can think back later on and go, oh, well, you know, I could have done this better, or I did really well in that. And you get to see that because it's a because it's a cooperative game instead of a competitive game. There's less stigma, I guess, on being not a great leader, or you know, and there's less reward for being a quote unquote great leader, because leadership is not that like you said, it's complicated. It's not just a straightforward thing, is it? No, and I like the way that you put it as cooperative versus competitive, and I think that we get competitive in so many things. And if you're bringing in a team, some of the teams that I've seen you bring together are a conglomerate of a wide variety of individuals. But what happens if you get folks all from the same business and get them to work on the cooperative piece and not be competitive internally inside their business? Yes, right.
Then you get to see collaboration start to happen, and then you get to see communication open up, and then you get to see projects going smoother because now you understand what that person, their communication style is and what it isn't.
That's right.
And so those are another leadership development pieces of, well, I can't talk to you that way, but I can talk to you this way.
Yes.
Right? And there's not a reward or a detractor system that's built on that. It's a collaboration system. It
sort of breaks the mold that you might have in the office, gives you a new opportunity to look at communication in a different way. That's another thing that Missions and Madness does. It doesn't only give you the opportunity to be something that you're not, but it breaks down everyone to the same level so that you can sort of reinvent relationships.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody works better after that piece, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's that growth opportunity.
Exactly.
Good growth opportunity helps out the whole company.
Yes.